Welcome guys, it's Donna with Cypress Designs. Come on in and say hi. I have a cute little project. I've done it before, I think about a year ago, and I wanted to recreate it again because I think it's adorable, and if you could make it even a larger scale, I think it's even prettier. But this was something I did last year, so I want to create it again to show you that you guys can do a lot of stuff with Jello molds and stuff. Hey Sheila, how are you? How's everybody up there? Is it still cold, Sheila? Hey Tina, how are you? Hey Shyla, how are you doing? So tonight we're gonna make a wire cloche. Like again, as I'll repeat myself. Hey Dorothy, I've done it before last year. Hey Griselda, but I wanted to do it, I'm going to do it similar to it, but one day I want to make a larger scale because I think it looked pretty. Hey Bonnie, I just want it to be much, much larger. I think it'll be pretty, but I want to show it to you until we're done. So, okay, so first things first. You need a Dollar Tree candlestick and a Jello mold, a vintage Jello mold. Hey Teresa, but now remember, you don't have to, you can do anything you want. I'm just using what I have around here. Yeah, you caught me, Bonnie. So we're going to take our truffle, which is Waverly. I'm going to repaint the whole entire thing. I've had this one for a long time and it's all scuffed up. So we're going to go ahead and rerun this over and paint it. Now, I think a larger scale would be really pretty. I may do that one day. But this one's going to be just a small one. I just want to kind of give you an idea. Now, some of you may have done this already. Hey, sweet cat, how are you? I'm not sure if we're ready for that cold coming. They're talking ice. They're talking snow. I don't know what we're going to get. I hope it's snow and not ice because ice is horrible down here, you guys. We're not ready for anything down here because, you know, we don't get snow. Well, actually we do. But we don't get enough for them to go spend money on equipment and stuff, you know? So this has been glued at the top. Don't worry about perfection. You're not going to see any of this. But we want to glue it. We want to glue it. And then we're just going to paint the outside. We don't need to paint the inside. So I'm not sure what's going to be with the weather. I know it's going to be cold. They're veering more towards ice, but then, you know what? Hey, Lourdes, they don't always know what they're doing anyway. Hey, Cheryl and Linda, you know, sometimes they say one thing and it turns out to be absolutely nothing. Then they say something and it ends up being major. So, what can I say? We're leaving it into their hands. Whatever happens, happens. I'm going to do 2 coats real quickly. I think it needs 2 coats. So I just hope it's not bad. The last time we were shut down for a week, we couldn't even get out of our house. Yes, hey Tammy. The ice was so severe and we're at the bottom of a hill. There's no way you're gonna make it to the top of that hill. So for one straight week, thank goodness we had food in our house. We couldn't go anywhere, anybody couldn't go by us. Oh, Lori, no. My sister's up in Wisconsin. They said it was like -19. Hey, Debbie. That's just as bad as 19, Lori. Debbie, what's your temperatures up there? You guys keep that stuff. We don't want the drunken weather down here. That's why we moved here. Hey, sweet Stephanie. We don't want any of that drunken weather down here. You all keep it up north. The second coat is when I'll put the cinnamon and the cloves on it. Like I said, this is really cute, but I really want to do a large one day. I just think with the wire, it's going to look amazing with the wire. So, like I said, I think if you do this in a larger scale, it would be amazing. But I didn't have all the stuff. And I went out looking for stuff today, and I couldn't find half the things I needed. Some stores were out of stuff. Couldn't find my styrofoam balls for tomorrow. I'm making another one of my music boxes, you guys. Oh, the wind is terrible too. You had whiteout, Lori? Yuck. No, thank you. That's why we lived in Texas, so we don't have to deal with all that. I'm going to do this a section at a time because otherwise I'm going to have it everywhere. Okay, I'm going to try to use this. I try to keep these separated. I know I have more. I did clean, but you know me, I should probably never, ever, 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 ever clean. Because when I do this, I make a mess. So we're gonna just simply take cinnamon on the bottom. Not everywhere. Take your cloves. 2 degrees, it still feels like my, no thank you guys. That's why we moved to Texas. I like it better there. I like my weather. Okay, so we're gonna do the top the same way. And this, guys, this is the easiest technique to make something look rusty without working hard. But just remember, you just need Mod Podge spray after this. And then you blow it all together with the spray, and it makes it all look rusty. Okay, just want to make sure I got it all. Do a little bit of each, like some parts cloves, some cinnamon. It's hard to hold anything. Cinnamon, get that cloves. Don't throw any of this stuff away, guys, because you can reuse this into your fake bakes. Just gotta know where to put everything, okay? So now the magic, hang on, I gotta get this out of the way. You know me, I'm a mess. So now the magic is the spray. As much as I hate spraying it in my house, it's just for this time until I get my lofted area. Yeah, I think everybody is. Hey, Claudia. What was that? Right, when it's us, it's not funny. Folks out here freak over. Well, we're not set for it. 70s here in Northern California. Hey, Claudia, bring it this way. Hey, Donna, bring it this way. So I'm going to take the Mod Podge spray. Matte. Spray it. Don't breathe it in. Sherry's not watching to yell at me. Hang on. Try not to do it in the house, but I don't have a choice. I'm doing it over the garbage can though. Just don't breathe it in, guys. Or try not to. So take your dryer, move the air around a little bit. Hey, Sue. The nice thing is when I'm upstairs in the loft, we finally figured out what we're gonna do. When I'm up in the loft, the nice thing is I'm in the garage, so I don't really have to worry too much of what I'm spraying. Oh, I just poured it all over my floor. Now you can kind of see, look how nice that is. It's nice and rusty looking, okay? I see I missed a spot, darn it. I don't know how I miss stuff, but I missed it. Hey, Missy. Hey, Chris. How are you? I don't like it when I miss spots. I keep thinking I've got it all, and then when I get it on there, it's just one little quick one. I don't worry too much about it. A lot of it's going to be covered. So now we have our nice rusty, crusty thing. Yeah, there's a little spot up here, but we're going to have stuff hanging off of this, so you won't have to worry about it. And I got my fan going, so I won't die. Hey, Missy. Oh my God, I could not, Missy. Hey, babe, I could not live there. I'm sorry. I'm doing good, Chris. Went out today. My daughter calls me up to, I'm just trying to get my lives together for today and tomorrow morning. I'm on Craft Around the Clock tomorrow, making my Valentine's Day Jack-in-a-Box. And so we went out because her car, she got a thing in her tire. So I went to go get her and then bum around for a couple hours. So it kind of throws you off because you're used to getting your stuff together. Well, I couldn't do anything about it. I had to help her out. So now we're going to glue a ball in here. Just so we have the ball. Just put a little bit in. Remember, you're not going to see any of this stuff. Now, the last thing I'm going to do is put our little wires in there, okay? So the first thing I want to do is start getting our little moss together. Now we're going to just do a regular moss, and then we're going to add some of my green moss. So regular green and this. We want it to be a little bit of everything. I don't want it to be perfect. I want it to be a little bit of everything. So we're gonna kind of mound this up, but we're gonna keep adding and adding and adding until we like it. Can my glue gun ever just, hey Julie, can it ever just stay on top of my fan? Hey Jenny, how are you? Okay, so we're gonna add a little bit more to this. And then we add the greens into this. And just press it down. You're not gonna see any of this. That's why we do so much of this. But we wanna make this part kind of stick out like it's a terrarium thing. So let it stick out, okay? Now we're gonna take, we don't need a ton, you just need enough to cover that. Let some of it hang, and now we're gonna take just little bits of the dark green. Hey Jean, how are you? Now just take a little bit of the greens. The green really makes a difference. You want a little bit of both. I don't know, this year I'm getting a little bit more excited about doing stuff around my house even. I'm getting excited about decorating. Hey, and you guys have not been to Walmart in a while. You need to go check out their stuff. Hey, Marcia. They really stepped up their game this year. They got some beautiful stuff. In my Texas home, she's got a lot of pretty things. Okay, so when we get it to where we need it, just get it to where you feel you like it. Let it drip. That's what you want. You want it to drip, but I just want to make sure I don't see anything else but my stuff. So you want it to be like this. You want it, hey Andrea, how are you? So you want it to be like that. Okay, so let's move this off to the side. The one thing I'm liking about where I'm gonna be next, up in the loft area, I have room. So this is gonna be the base, and that's the top. That's its hairdo. Hey, sweet Brenda. Did I say hey, Missy? Okay, so next thing I wanna show you, you know me, I do a lot with these frames. I do my glue. And I found that just doing black glue, now any kind of dark glue works really well, but black is awesome because all you have to do is take Rub and Buff and put it over it. Now you change it from silver to gold, whatever. But hey, Shireen, but it's a lot prettier. Hey, Tanya, I don't even have to, Tanya. Why do I say Tanya? It's Tanya. Hi, Roberta. You know, my brain cells. Put me in a nursing home pretty soon. So we're gonna take this. These are old. I don't know if they carry them anymore, but they're little molds. What I find, I have trouble seeing what I'm doing. How are you doing, Marcia? For me, because my eyesight as well as everything else, I like to put it on the side and squirt it all the way up into the top. Get it into the top points first. Don't worry about the side here. Did that last. Keep going until you get it all the way. Squeeze it all the way up. Don't rush the process. And don't worry about stuff that goes inside the center. You can pick all that off. The hardest thing for me is it kicks my tail with my hands. Now, if you've got good hands, no problem. But if you got hands that don't work as well and they hurt when you're doing this, it's a lot harder. This is just gonna be enough, I think, just to get this one done. And I try to make sure all my little spots are covered. Okay, this one I can shut down now. I'm done. Now this will sit. Don't worry about any of this. I don't know why, but it does fray a lot. Okay, so it's in there. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like when it's done. And what you do is just go around the edges. If you see something, pick it off. Use a scraper, whatever. But then it creates it. Hey, Diane. Hi, Frida. How are you doing, Dawn? So we're going to gloss this baby up a little bit. So I'm going to stick with gold because I just think gold is, for Valentine's Day, is much prettier. So we're going to stick with just a little bit of gold. Since I did buy all fresh rub and buff because my stuff was years old. So we're gonna take this, and the one thing I didn't pull out was the gold. Well, we do need that too, and that. And we are going to use my gold, wherever that is, gold. And where's my little finger thingies? Hang on, guys. I swear, I can't bend down like this and see anything anymore. There. So we're going to take our little thingy things. Peggy, how are you doing? You doing good? So we're going to take, this is antique gold. You can use either antique gold, gold, it don't matter. It's kind of your preference. God, I can't even get these things to screw on the right way. So I like to take the finger things because when you go over all this, it hits all the highlighted points. So when you do black, it makes the frame look like it's very vintage. Hey, Shauna. Hey, Lisa. It makes it look very vintage. And you don't have to paint. Because you all know, I'm really not a fan of painting. If there is one thing I don't want to do, that's paint. I'm just not a fan. Because I'm a mess. Ooh, you have a knot on your lower back. Don't do that. Where did you find your rubbing? Now, the paint in the paint section is where the rub and buff is. No, Hobby Lobby carries it. It could be that the people don't have a clue because the last time I went, they're like, oh, we don't have, what is it? Paper mache. We don't carry it. I kept looking around. It was at the bottom. They carry it. So they don't have a clue. Sorry, that wasn't nice. They don't have a clue. So we're going to then take our picture. We're going to use this little girl. Hey, Missy. I want to do a fake bake so bad. I've got to get my act together here. I really need to get a fake bake going. I bought some little cups to do it with. I do want to do some Salto, hearts and stuff. My cookies where you do, it looks like jelly in the center. Hey, Kathy. Did I say hi, Kathy? So I do want to do fake bakes. I was kind of hoping somebody would do a event on fake bakes. It makes it more fun. So I do want to do that. But I will get my act together. Thank you, guys. So we're going to look here. I'm trying to find the best part for this picture. So to me, the best part is the little girl's face. You won't get all of it. You're just going to get this little sweet part, okay? Now, guys, when you start with these frames, it's an addiction. Seriously, an addiction. But I love it because I've done so many things with stuff around my house now. And it doesn't take you a ton of hours to do it. Isn't she adorable? Isn't it cute? Okay, so what I want to do though, I'm going to take for the back so it looks decorative. I'm going to try to see. Let's put this up right now. I am gonna try to take a pencil and see if I even have one. Because this is gonna go on the back side. Yeah, so we're gonna do it this way. I'm gonna try to, I just want the back side to be just as decorative as the front side. It just makes life a little better so that everything is kind of clean. Nobody's really gonna notice it, but it just makes the back of it look so much prettier. Don't worry about being perfect. Nobody's really gonna notice it. It's just one of those finishing touches that really make a difference. Okay, so I'm gonna go back up here, cut a few more of this off. Cut a little bit of this off. Look, I look like I know what I'm doing, guys. Did I fool you? Thank you. Hey, Jude, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for popping on. Hi, Carlene. The molds are Amazon. Hey, sweet Sherry, I thought you'd be resting, girl. When I watched you on your video, you scared me. I don't like when people don't feel good. No, no, no. No like. No, 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 no. Then my goofy husband's like, well, I don't know why I got this big old bruise on my hand. And I said, well, it's probably because you banged your hand 50,000 times in the garage building me my things. I'm like, dude, you don't have to. But it's keeping them busy, and I love it. It's better than them sitting around doing nothing. Okay. So let's put our picture here. And we're gonna take our little girl. Now we're gonna use, my room is a disaster zone. So we're gonna take my little glue. I'm glad you're resting, sweetie. Hey, Mimi. I'm glad you're resting. You should rest. You need to rest. I felt bad I didn't get on your live, but I went out to get my running around done, hoping I was going to stay home, and then my daughter calls me, and then next you know, I'm 3 o'clock in the afternoon fighting traffic because my daughter says she needed me to help her. So that's what we do, right? It's okay. We enjoy ourselves. We like to go shopping and stuff. And if you get it to go down just too far, I'm going to cut a little bit of this. But it was fun. Then I didn't expect to get home until after at 5. And then I was like, I don't know. I hate the freeways down here. They're all under construction. So they're all under construction. Isn't she the cutest little thing? Ah, the cutest little thing, Andrea. See? No pun intended. Now, I'm going to go ahead and dirty this thing up. This is nothing special in the back. This is just so that when you see it, it doesn't look like it's icky, okay? But, and I forgot to put the stick in there. Okay, well, I ain't going to worry about it. I'll put another, I'm going to put another piece of paper over it, just to be on the safe side. Because I need this stick on here. Well, actually, you know what? You're not going to see the stick. But I'm going to put enough on there. I do have to cut some of this. Let me let this dry. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. And tomorrow, I'm excited about my Valentine's Day. Jack in the Box. Those are just so much fun, guys. If you've never done a Jack in the Box, they are just fun. Just fun. It's a lot of work, don't get me wrong. But it's still fun. Since nobody's going to really see this on the bottom, And you're not going to see the stick either because I got to figure out where the stick is going to go. Okay, I'm going to cut some of that. Okay, so this is going to go wherever you want it to go. You dog. I put a regular styrofoam in there. So now you have her sitting on top. Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be, hey, Deborah. It's going to be, hey, Jackie. Hi, Diane. It's going to be all Valentine's Day, kind of like a snowman. Yeah, it is a snowman. Okay, so now we have this. Now, let's take our, I wanted to show you. Okay, so this is how it comes out. So you see these imperfections? You can literally go in here and cut them off with your hand. You can take an X-Acto knife. If you see any imperfections, just pull them off. And now you have another frame for another time. So like for my jacket box, I have to do 4 good sized squares for that. And it's a lot of work, especially if you got bad hands. Okay, so now that's done. Now we need to do our upper part. Oh, we got to add our greenery first, sorry. We're gonna put some flowers in here. Just some little stuff. I don't have a whole lot of little stuff. And I went looking and nobody has anything pretty anymore. Their flowers look terrible. So now we're gonna create greenery up here. We're just gonna make some cute little areas and add some little flowers. Now, if you have a lot of little flowers, good for you, because that's what you need. But mine are old, but I don't like what I see anymore. Nobody has anything nice. I was telling my daughter, usually like Thanksgiving and Christmas and all that, they always have so many cool things out there for you to buy. Her and I were both saying the same thing. My sister was like, it's like they don't have nice stuff. It's not like it used to be. Hey, Suzette. No, you're not late. Hey, Louise. You're never late. No one's ever late. And it's just not the same. I just don't like that. I don't understand why things are not like they used to be. So I'll show you, do a little bit at a time. Then I'll eventually show you my original one, but I don't have all the flowers. I try to find things that I can use that are not too big. This is gonna be the one I'm gonna have to use. Now the back one is more for just a coverage. But you want to add something pretty to the back. You want the back to look pretty so that when somebody's seeing the whole thing around, it's really pretty. Hey Pamela, how are you? Okay, so we just keep adding. Just find pieces that you like and add. There was another bunch of flowers, or where'd they go? Oh, here they are. I don't know where I got my flowers from, but these are really cute. I'll show you. They're odd. See, my hands don't function. They're these little, and they just are adorable. They're just little tinies, but they're pretty. Nothing is like it used to be. Shopping used to be, you know, my big thing. Now I save a lot of money. But except for antiques and stuff, I have a tendency to spend too much money on antiques. It's got to really be something I want. Now I'm going to just add a little bit of greens. As you can see, you're going to just start adding little, it's like a little terrarium. Just add little bits as here and there. You don't have to add a ton, just little bits as here and there. Just never know which is the back and the front. But this would be amazing on a bigger scale. I mean, I love the little scale, but man, the big scale would be awesome. I thought I cut up all my branches. I guess I didn't. So we're gonna add a few more of these. And like I said, do you. You don't have to do all that. If you want it just really sweet and simple, you can. And I do like a pop of color, so I am going to add, I'm not really a fan of these. What do you think of that? Or should I go with a red rose? Do you think that looks okay, or should I go with a rose? Hey, Rusty. Hey, Danita. You like it, Dawn? Do you think that brown is okay? I actually just dipped it in grunge, coffee grunge. Thank you for sprinkling. So do you think that brown looks okay? I'd put it on the side though. Do you think it looks okay? Hey, Michelle. Hey, Jamie. You think red? Let me try red. Hang on. I had them here and then I put them away. And I couldn't figure out why. I put my reds here and then I put them away. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I don't have real looking roses, but these are still pretty. I'm going to add 2. I was going to say, I know it's here. Yeah, well, let's go for a 3rd. I love these. These are Hobby Lobby, guys. They're just the prettiest. And they're paper, but they are the prettiest. Oops. Okay. So now we have this cute, and it's got, I just realized she's got a rose. I didn't realize. Thank you, Rusty. I didn't realize she had a rose. Now I do. So let me go and put a rose in the back. That'll just be a single rose back there. Yeah, you know, I went to Hobby Lobby and I do love their pictures. Oh my God, I spend so much money on pictures, you guys. It ain't crazy. It's my money, so I can do whatever I want. It's so nice having a little extra money on the side. I don't have to worry about it. What I spend. Much better? I like it too. Is that Kim? Hey, sweet Kim. How are you? Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, Danita. Okay, so now let's get going on the upper part. Now, I was going to use this one. I've made this a long time ago, so I don't have to make a tag tonight. And all it is I took a clock picture. This is old. So I took a clock picture, added to my back, grunged it up, and added cinnamon to it. And these are my flowers I had. And I was thinking, do you think that's too big? It's probably too big, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's too big. I'll make it smaller. Never mind. Just ignore me. The prints, everything's Etsy. Go spend millions of dollars like I do. Hey, Jennifer. I'm not going to stop spending the money I do. I need to learn how to make my own. So let's do this. We're going to make our topper. So what you need to do is you need to measure out your, it's your size. It's not my size. Whatever size you want. Yes, the red did make it pop. So took 3 of them because you only need 6. And we're going to cut them at the top, okay? Yeah, it's too big. I knew it. I'm locking. Give me my hands. I keep waiting for Amazon to get their act together and get me my hands, but they have not gotten me my hands yet. Can only handle so much of the locking. I haven't had that in a long time. I don't know why my hands are locking up. Now, what I want to do is I want to try to bend these. Try to bend these. Because see, they got to be together at the top, okay? Need to be together at the top. Now, you can do whatever you want to do for the top. Did not want them to all come undone, but we are going to situate these 3 on each side. I guess maybe I should take them off, or should I not? Yeah. It's been a long time since I made these. I have to sit there and figure out what I'm doing. Okay, so 3 to each side. Don't worry how you're putting them in. It'll all come together. It's been a while since I made this, so. The brain is trying to remember, and then we'll gather it in the center. We'll start to pull it in. It looks odd, but it's not. You'll see. You just want all of them. You just got to try to make sure you got them in the right position. Okay. Now, try to grab them. You can do your way. Grab them at the top. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to undo them for a second so I can twist them at the top. I thought that would work, but it didn't. I'm learning. Oh, you do too? Yeah, it's weird. I don't get it too much in my feet. I get it in my hands every now and then. I haven't had it in a long time. Okay, so just another day in the life. So you're going to try to bend them out. Okay? They don't have to be perfect. We're not talking, unless you want to make it absolutely, utterly perfect. You don't have to. This is just, like I said, this is probably not a good project for somebody who can't function, you know? I did better the first time I did it a year ago than I am now. Okay, hang on. Once I can get them all here, I gotta bend it because they all have to be bent out. Okay? Bend them out. Because you want it to be kind of, oh, this one has gotta come over here. Want them all to come up to the top. Here's what I'm gonna do. Hang on. Never had this problem before. Looks like I got spottus. And you're going to start to bend these out, okay? I think I'm trying to work too hard on these. Now, you're just going to keep working with it because you gotta bend them out. They got to be rounded. They don't have to be perfect, guys. Just so you know, they don't have to be perfect. I don't know how I did that one perfect, but hey, Lord knows I did a lot of stuff before that I had more of a brain cell. Okay. Okay. This one's got to come out and go over here. And now, got these babies all here. Really hard on my hands to. It's weird. I thought somebody was outside. Hang on, guys. This is not for the faint of heart, you guys. This is like therapy. Okay. We're getting there, guys. It just takes a little bit of time. Don't have to be perfect. That's not what it's about. Just want to round them a little bit. You want it just like a little terrarium. Like a little pumpkin is what you want. Okay. Hang on. It's hard for me to grab these things. Then I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, man. not done yet. Just gotta get it. It's supposed to be more on an, like that, not so much round. It's supposed to be that way. Hey, I didn't say it was perfect. This one's gotta get it over here. Okay, so now, they're supposed to be not super round. I'm sorry, I don't know where my brain was when I said super round, but it's not supposed to be super round. Yeah, guys. It's gonna drive me nuts. I think what I'm gonna do. Give me these again. Lord have mercy. I'm gonna try to catch them all at the top first. I think that might be easier because this is hard on my hands. I'm visually impaired today. Am I missing anybody? Yeah, sorry guys, I just missed everybody's comments. Yeah. They all need to gather in the center. This is probably what I should have done. I can't wait till I actually have a room I can see in, because this room is so dark. This thing doesn't work very well either. You would never know I've done this before. Okay, we're not going to worry about the top because the top is actually going to have a finial on it. Here. I missed one. See, I don't even know I missed it. Take that one and wrap it. Okay. Now we want to take this. Sometimes it takes me a while to figure out what I'm doing. Hey, Linda. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Because a finial will go on the very top. This looks like one of those things you use in your hair. Make sure they're kind of set up too, the way you would put them in here. Okay. Now we will have a finial. Mind you, I have sucky eyes right now, so for me to see, it's not fun. Now you can make this as big or as little. I'm gonna have to adjust some of these. This is why when I watch some of you guys do certain things, it's like my hands hurt. Just the thought of some of the stuff that you guys do that is like a constant repeat and holding for a long time. It is horrible on my hands. We're getting there. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's not supposed to be 100% perfect. It's just supposed to look like a cage. Now, we're going to take the top. We're going to take the top, and we're going to add a finial to it. Now, I can't remember how I did that one. I think I just glued it to the top. So we're going to try to bend it. Pull these pieces in. hard to see. Very, very hard to see. Okay. Okay. And you don't have to put a finial on. I did want my finial, so I don't know how I was going to do that. See, that one laid flat. I'm going to do something different. I think I'm going to do something different on that. This one's a little odd. I think maybe I can wrap the top instead of putting that thing on it. Okay. So how's it look so far? You see that it's a little cage. Now, hey Linda, hey Faye. Just remember, everybody's better than, I mean, I can only do so much. So, it's good enough. Okay, so now let's go ahead. We're going to still add some more pieces in here, but I got to wrap the top. And I could just wrap it. I wonder if I should wrap some beads around it. What do you guys think? I did like the finial, but I don't think I can do the finial. I'm just showing you guys something. Thank you guys. See, my hands suck. Listen to me. It sucks. No, I'm just kidding. This is when I really need my big pliers. I kind of like the hook. Maybe I'll just leave the hook. But I have to figure out, what do you guys suggest? This one is different. I can't use what I was going to use. I could just do the love at the top. Do you have green moss? Yeah, I do. Put a little moss at the top. My green moss, there it is. Just put a little bit of moss. Yeah, this one's not as good as my other one. So you're saying just wrap the top with just a little bit of moss, Sherry? I like the pearls too, but my hands are not functioning. Seriously not functioning right now. And I'm just really don't like when they're not working. There's times I'm working on stuff and then I have to stop because the pain is, it's not like fibromyalgia or anything like that. It's just my hands are just weird. Hey, Amy. Okay. Good job, Sherry. Now, I was thinking of maybe just put at the top a bow. Well, no, I don't think I can do a bow either. Because I think the bow needs to go at the bottom. I feel like I need something, guys. I mean, I could. This is not as good as I'll show you my first one I did, guys. Can you tell the difference? Before my hands were really bad. See, this is my first one. It turned out better than my second one. And see, that's how I did it. I did a little finial at the top. But mine, I can't because of the, So what do you suggest? I need suggestions here. I still have to put love inside and make a tag. Like just here at the very front. Okay, let's see. Here, Sherry. I don't have any little bowls. What do you think? Just put it there? Let's try it. I still have to put the words inside. There, I think that looks better. Thanks, Sherry. There's a reason she was on here. Okay, I'm going to take my love right now and I'm going to make and get that in a stick and get this on inside. See, you're so good, Sherry. She takes care of me. She takes care of the child. Everybody takes care of Dory. Daddy takes care of Dory. Okay, I need one more piece of, no, I need a little round fabric hanger. Yeah, I'm elderly, so I gotta bend. So, I'm going to do the same thing with the words, sticking with this. Sorry, I'm gonna shake you about a little bit. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Hi, Jolie. How are you? Hey, Lavon. So I can show you I do it good, but it was like, oh, my defect in life is. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put this on. Cut this. I don't know if I can see myself crafting at 80, guys. Hey, Tana. I put regular styrofoam in here, and it's kind of like a pain in my derriere. So now I got the love and that. You can see the difference. I love the little girl in this one too. She's really pretty. Okay, so now let's do a tag on this one so we don't have to spend all day here with me. So, we're gonna take our tag and dirty it up. Yeah, Beth, I'm still waiting for those doggone hands to show up. They're probably in China someplace. Still haven't been delivered. Because I could sure use them. Now the nice thing is if you don't do a whole lot of grunging, just adding that little bit of paper to it and then some words, it looks really good. Yeah, a year ago is about right when I got asked for them. I guess I should have asked for special order for a special person, but I did not get those. Okay. I gotta clean my mess. I was gonna put on here a couple little things, a little stamp. I'll show you. I'm going to use a little Valentine's Day stamp. Helmet, how are you? Andrea, how are you? Okay, so we're going to add this. We're going to add a little heart, but we've got to dirty that one up too. We don't want them clean. So I'm excited about tomorrow, you guys. Join me as I make my third or fourth Jack in the Box. I really enjoyed the Jack in the Box a lot. It's unique to make. And I can't see what I'm cutting. So I just gotta finish it up tonight to figure out what I'm making. Okay, so far we have a little bit of this. Thank you guys. And then now we are going to add a little watch, a pocket watch. Stuff I have, I can't remember I even had. And then we are going to, I was gonna put the, I got stuff everywhere on it. My arrow's got green on it. But I guess, you know what, I could add a little mossy stuff to it. Hold on. That would just make it look like it's part of it. Like how you do that? Am I like the only person who makes such a mess? Because I'm like a hazard. It's like a biohazard here. Okay. I was thinking, if I get all that off, is going to put the arrow. I'm going to do the darken the arrow up. Hopefully I'm not boring y'all. We're going to put the arrow on here. We're going to put a little heart on here. And then we're going to add a ribbon. And we're going to add a ribbon to it. Lord have mercy, there's glue everywhere. So now we have a little tag. Thanks, Sherry, I needed that. So we're gonna take one of these bows that are already made, because with my hands, pre-made is the way to go. I don't have to work so hard. I'm not a big bow person. I don't like a lot of bows. Some things I like a little bit, but I'm not one to go crazy with bows. I like simplicity. These are my Texas home ones, and they're just adorable little bows. And then I don't have to work so hard at them. Okay, so we're gonna put this through here. I'll have to trim them up a little bit though. It's a little big on that side. Let me bring that down a little. And I'm gonna cut this because I'm not gonna wrap it. I'm just gonna glue it to that. And let me see. Then we're gonna cut this a little smaller. Now we have a small little bow. Now the tails these are a little bit big, but you know what? It's okay. Everything in my world is okay. Oh yeah, my husband's a messy cook, but man, he's a good cook. I keep him around so I don't starve to death. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna do that. Let me just add a little bit of green to the back. I think that'll look a little bit better too. Let me add 1, 2. He's a good cook. Like I said, I would starve. Not really. I could cook myself, but why when you've got somebody who's a good cook? He is my chef. Yeah, I knew I had pieces here I cut, and I couldn't remember what I did with them. And then we're just going to glue this. And then I'm going to clean a mess here, you. Thank you, Bonnie. Hey, Janet. Now, I meant to put some glitter on her, but I can do that later, too. I'm going to actually, I don't know, should I put any glitter on these? Should I put any glitter? Like this one I didn't either. See how I did her? Very much, it's just, they're both a little different. Eating while watching, that sounds good. Food always sounds good. So these are different ones I did. But look at this one. I did this a long time ago too. I made the love and kind of the same tags. And I did the glitter on here. Yeah, isn't that nice? I like it when somebody cooks for me. Like I like when he drives and takes me places, because it's like, yes, James, take me here. So, but now we've got 2. But these are a lot of fun. Now, you know, for me, I probably should have gone with something a little bit bigger, only because of my hands. I don't really have the, I don't know, papa. But they look good when they're just a little off. They don't have to be perfect. You like them? But these little girls, aren't they adorable? Hey, who said you can't have grunge and sparkle together? But see how the frames are? Now that one I did in solid gold rub and buff, and this one I did black with the rub and buff gold. Hey, Mary. So, but that's what I had tonight. Now tomorrow is morning, as 9 o'clock. It will be Crafter on the Clock, but it's going to be my Valentine's Day Jack-in-the-Box. I really like them. They're a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. I have fabric. I didn't realize I had some of this fabric. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Donna. I didn't realize I had some good Valentine's Day fabric that I'm going to use. So he should be pretty cute tomorrow. But I said that. Thank you, guys. Hey, Debbie. So tomorrow will be a lot of fun. I'm excited. I have to prep for that one because it's such a process to put the Jack-in-a-Box together. So that's what we had. Grungy goodness, but they're just cute. Simple. Put them on a shelf. But they look good when they're not. They're a little haphazard versus being perfect. This one I got a little bit more on the round side. And this one's a little bit more like the pumpkin shape. So it could be just whatever you want to make it. Now, if you do it larger, you can work it a little easier. But small is small for me. So, oh, thanks, Danita. Yeah, I'm excited about him. I think he's my third. I made a Christmas. I made a Halloween. Christmas, Halloween. I think I made 3 of them already. And maybe 3, or this may be my third. I can't remember. It's been so long since I made one. So, but that's all I had tonight. So tomorrow, look forward to the Jack-in-a-Box. And then Friday, I'm on Crafter on the Clock at 8:15 in the morning. We're doing homespun hearts. Nobody had much. Even Hobby Lobby didn't have much. So it's homespun hearts with homespun ticking and all this other stuff, or whatever you want to call it. So I got to come up with some hearts. Yeah, I'm excited, Jean. I'm excited to get all the stuff together, and then Friday will be easy. Hearts are so easy to make. So, but again, guys, I love you all. I will see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Okay? Love you all, and thank you guys for your input. Bye.